Good morning, good morning, good morning. A light whisper this morning, a not necessarily necessary whisper this morning. My oldest daughter's at a sleepover. Couldn't start the car quick enough last night. Now, we are February the 13th, Sunday, February the 13th. It is around about 7:10. If you can see just out of the top right-hand corner, it is again blowing a gale and it is rainy. And according to my app, it's 90% chance of rain, so that's wonderful. I'm going to get nice and wet. It is half marathon number 6, but video number 4. And this morning we are going to Packwood House. Collective groans there, very much like I was as a child. Where are we going today, Mum? Packwood. But we're going to Packwood, where I'm still just a bit disappointed about my lack of ability to get a fisherman last week. I'm slightly embarrassed by it. So I'm going to go off in search. Now, Packwood will all be closed down, but I'm hoping that by the time I get there and have a mooch around the car park, I might be able to find some of the guides, because they must meet up early, to discuss tactics for the day. So I'm hoping to be able to talk to a member of staff at Packwood this morning. And also, if nothing else, to give my my double morning greeting a bit more of a run out. I remember, if you watch video number 2, I believe it was, that was where I first originated the double morning greeting. And I've tried all sorts of variations this week. So, the jaunty, morning, to the business like, morning. And you can have all sorts of pause between morning, anything you like. So I'll be doing the double morning today. Now, Garm watch today, fresh Garms. Now, to be honest, with it being windy and rainy, I really needed to wear that spotty Auntie Dorothy number that I wore last week, but my friend Mike saw the video and said it was horrendous. So today I will be wearing this little number. It's a regatta hybrid vest, retailing at around $15.99, and you can really see where the money's gone into the design, because regatta, the sweat wicking capabilities of other garments, they don't tend to go with. So this garment tends to keep sweat and moisture in. So the motto really there is the more you sweat, the colder you get. So I'm looking forward to wearing that. Thanks, Mike. You whittled away my confidence. However, I am just going to be sporting a fresh pair of shorts today. When I say fresh, I don't mean clean. I mean, actually, that goes without saying. I mean fresh, new set of Garms, new shorts. They are luminous. See if I can give you a quick spin. There they are. So hopefully I will be seen from a long distance away. And the trainer today is going to be this bad boy, which is a pair of Nike Wild Horses. Now, this is going to be the first time I've worn these. They've been hiding under my bed for about 6 months. And I'm wearing these today because they're trail running shoes. And I'm thinking that on the way back, so that I don't get mown down like some sort of hedgerow creature on the roads, I'm going to probably nip down the canal. Now, given the rain, I think that could be a poor choice. But with these bad boys on, hopefully I can withstand the challenge. And as I say, if I get down that canal, if I can find a fisherman, I will stop. I will talk to that fisherman. I will get a fisherman.
Right, we are about 5.5 miles in. The Nike Wild Horses, by the way, are fine form. I'm in Dorridge at the moment. It's a couple of miles outside Packwood. I thought it'd be a good place to have a bit of a chat. Show you some of the nice houses that are around here. You can tell I'm in Dorridge because even the waste bins are made of wicker. But there's a house down here that I really like. I'm always stalking it. Hopefully we're just round this corner. Although, I better be careful filming, because people will think I'm casing the houses. Here it is. Right, just go steady. Oh, it's not that one. No offence, whoever lives there, it's not your house. It's this one down here. Yeah, I better be careful. They can tell I'm not from Dorridge. I think it's the regatta hybrid that's giving it away, which incidentally is making me feel sick. I feel like a ready meal, just cooking unevenly. Here it is, here it is. Just pretend to be crossing the road. There it is. What a beaut. One day, someone's knocking at the door. Yeah, people are going to be looking out the windows, wondering what I'm doing. Morning, morning. This is so good. A double morning and a response. But yeah, God, tell you what, there's some cash on display down here. Teslas wherever you look. Not worth nicking, actually. Going to be 5 miles into a getaway and batteries run flat. Right, I'm going to put this away. So I've got a hill to get up, and I'll see you in Packwood. Right, so here we are, just coming into Packwood now. Totally misjudged this. 8.5 miles it's taken me to get here, which I did the shortest distance, so that means 8.5 miles back. So a half marathon, I'm knackered. It's going to take me about 17 miles to get back. This is a total misjudgment. That was a lesson learned. Anyway, next week's podcast is coming from Dixie's Chicken in Shirley. Right, anyway, oh, here you go. People are here to start work, look. Now, Packwood may be closed, but look, there's movement on the car park. So I'll do it. Morning, morning! She gave me absolutely nothing. Just assumed I was making fun. And I stumbled. I don't know if you picked that up. Right. Here's Packwood. So, totally closed. Here it is. Now, my good friend, hope you can hear me. My good friend. There we are, look. Can't go in there, look. It's private, bloody private. Private and you know it. My good friend Tristan Oliver told me the other day that what I really need is some boom mic to stop the wind getting in. So I'm going to take shelter here on this little stone here. I'm going to take shelter. Trouble is, Tris, owner and founder of Fitbox, I've got nowhere to actually shove a boom mic. I'm already getting lingering glances with a selfie stick down my shorts. A boom mic. Well, actually, if I stuck it on top of the selfie stick, that could be interesting, couldn't it? Childish. Right, bit of history then. We're at Packwood House. Now, I do a bit of research on this. I take it very seriously. Packwood House is built around about 1550 something by a bloke called John Featherstone. And he hung around for, well, he didn't hang around for 400 years, his family did. And then it was taken over by a man called Baron Ash. Baron being his first name, odd first name. Delusions of grandeur. There he is. Just say it again. Morning. Blow me out again. So Baron Ash had this place here, and he took it over in around about the 1900s, and he put an extension on it, which was interesting, which actually you can go and see. It's called the Great Hall, but you can tell it's not part of the original house because it's got an island unit and bifold doors. Just a joke. But yeah, so she must be one of the guides going into Packwood, I think. I am actually. What's the time now? It's 8:30, pretty well. So it is quite early to be getting in, but maybe they're practicing their lines or something. You know, it takes real practice to be that boring, I think, sometimes. Here's a tip for you. If you ever have to go to Packwood House, they'll leave you alone if tuck your trousers inside your socks and wear a pair of old Walkman earphones. And they'll just assume you're foreign and you're listening to it on some sort of app. If not, then you're in trouble. Don't catch their eye, don't make eye contact with them, you'll be there all day. Oh yeah, feel that wind now. Windswept. Windswept and interesting, you know. That was Billy Connolly, just in case you hadn't worked it out. Yeah, but back to these guides. They say you make contact with them at a place like this and you're never getting away. I'll tell you all about Baron Ash's tapestries. The interesting thing about Baron Ash's tapestries, do you know what he did with them? Well, what he did, and you won't believe this when I tell you, what he did he bequeathed one to his wife. Can you believe that? And he was very naughty, you see, Baronet, because there was something called the tapestry tax. And do you know about the tapestry tax? Well, the tapestry tax was something that was very interesting. Anyway. Right. I am going to have an energy gel, and then I'm going to get on that canal because my legs are stiffening slightly, and I've got a very, very long way back. Look at this. It's dead this morning. Absolutely dead. Nobody around at all. But that can be... Oh, there's a pack of joggers right behind me. Can you see them? Luminous. Now, I could wait for them, actually, and have a chat. But it's not something I like to do. But it is quite liberating to be out at a place like this where no one's around. Morning! Morning! Double morning, you see? It felt good. Some might see it as a start of a breakdown, but oh look, that is the famous yew garden of Packwood House. I used to play hide and seek in there as a boy. I'm bloody good at it as well. One time I was that good at it, and I hid for an hour. By the time I got back to them all, they'd all had an ice cream. Learned my lesson. Right, I'll pick you up on the canal, and let's keep these crossed for a fisherman. Well, that was it. That is about 16.5 miles, and I've got to say to you, it's been awful. Hideously misjudged. The canal was like an otter's pocket, although the wild horses, I've got to say, as the review did well, doing less well as the hybrid top, which has actually taken water on. Thanks for that, Mike. So look, the question today, if you missed it at the start of the episode, is what's the place that you dreaded being taken to as a kid by your parents? And that question, put some answers in the chat. Now, soundtrack wise, today, I thought I'd be a bit of a devil and contrast the Elizabethan splendour of Packwood with Nate Dogg and Warren G. Regulate. As I used to share a Fiat Uno with my mum in the 90s. By day a commuter car, by night it told some dark stories, that car. I'm lying to myself, I just used to sit in old McDonald's eating. But I used to make myself laugh thinking of my mum starting up the engine and going to work in the morning to regulate. Want to pick up better things and some horny tricks. I see your homies and your suckers all in this mix. Anyway, middle-aged running man on Spotify. We're about 16 miles in now. Just coming up to my house. Like or subscribe or put comments in the chat.
Activity completed. Workout summary. Total distance 16.75 miles.
Long way.
Total time
See you next
2
week.
hours, 16 minutes.